came across an interesting perspective today that personal development is one of the biggest addictions. And it makes complete sense. Once you start doing it, once you start, that could be anything with your brain, personal development with your mind, your body, anything. It becomes so addicting. It becomes incredibly addicting because you realize this is the only thing that matters. It's only this. Because this life we're given, you have the opportunity to evolve constantly. You have the opportunity to become better day by day. So once you start realizing that this personal development stuff is it, this is the only thing that matters, you become so addicted to it. And you start to realize that, a lot of people are chasing certain things that are external, but you realize that the only thing that matters is what's within. None of the external things even matter. A lot of us want all these different things, but it doesn't make a difference in our life. It's all this other nonsense that's holding you back from that development. Development is the only thing that gives you the crazy highs of fulfillment. A lot of people amass wealth or a bunch of things, but they feel like they're missing something. And once you start this journey of growth, day by day, consistent development, you don't feel like you're missing anything. I don't feel like I'm missing anything by the end of the day. I'm fully content after every single day. And that's why this thing is so addicting. It's so addicting to just constantly evolve and get better, because you really, I could just keep repeating it. It's the only thing that matters. And then you start to wonder why you've drifted in life. Why are we, the only times that I wasn't feeling fulfilled is when I was drifting in life. When I was away from purpose, whether that's, developing your body or your mind or whatever you have going on, a business, your finances, anything. All of that, when you're building something, is when you're creating. Anytime that you're not creating and anytime that you're not developing, you're drifting in some type of way. And that drifting is what truly takes you away from evolving. Because you can't evolve if you're watching other people doing things. Let's say you're addicted to watching TV or movies, and I've been there before. You're not evolving. You're consuming all this knowledge from other people that are actually implementing their development and creating their reality through, whether that's a show or movie. It's their work, it's their art, their love. And a lot of us, in today's world, it's so easy because we have the phone, because we have so much access to the internet. All we do is just consume other people's work. But we forget that what makes us us, what makes us unique individuals, is you. Is your development, your creation, your work, your art. And there's this lack of creation today because we're all scared of criticism. And criticism, in my opinion, is just another handle of fear. The fear to get on camera, to be judged by other people, the fear to create. That's the thing that's holding you back. It's nothing. It's all other people's opinions that are holding you back from creation. And creation is the only thing in today's world that'll set you free. And you know it too. You know it deep down inside of you that when you're consuming tons of content, other people's creations, you don't feel content. You feel like you're missing something. You feel isolated. And even if you're around a bunch of people, I'll be around a bunch of people my age nowadays, and they're all consuming their personalized media. And you can tell it's just a bad atmosphere. And it's not all the time, right? People still connect. But there's this disconnect when everyone's on their phone. And, so many people are talking about this nowadays, but it just comes back to that idea that it's addicting once you start bettering yourself. And it's almost an upward spiral. Now, so common in today's society is the downward spiral. You just start going down this terrible path, spending money on the weekends, all your vices every weekend once you're off work for a little bit or something like that. What's uncommon is the upward spiral. The upward spiral is something that's so addicting once you get into it, because you realize it's the only thing that matters is one step better every day. Unlocking your full potential. That's life. That's creation. Once you unlock your full potential, like, no, you become unbreakable. No one can tell you what you need to do because you're free in every way. You're free in ways that other people are not, because you can actually create and you will be free.